Come bake some sushi bake with me. First step is to make some rice. I just followed the packaging instructions. I added some salt, some oil, and I put it to cook, and then I cut up my salmon. I know you could cook it whole. I find it easier to cut it up in chunks and cook it so I know it's fully cooked, and then I season it with some salt, pepper, garlic, sesame oil. Then I mixed it all up. Now I'm going to heat up a pan with some oil, put my salmon in, and let it get a little brown, mix it around a bit. I like to push it down because I don't know if it's cooked. And while that's cooking, I cut up some green onions, give that a nice little rough chop. And then I'm going to start with my imitation crab. I like to peel it off a little bit and give it a rough chop. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to cut it up more. And then once my salmon is done cooking, I put it in with my imitation crab and I chop it all up with some scissors for a bit. Then I add some cream cheese and a little bit of light mayo. I honestly think I put too much here, but it's okay. And then I mix it all up before I go ahead and add my sriracha sauce. Mix it up all more up, and then by now I'm going to start on my homemade eel sauce, which is just equal parts of these 3 ingredients. Marin, I think that's how it's called, soy sauce and sugar, and this is a game changer. I put it on the stove to cook, and by now my rice is ready, so I'm going to put it on my pan, add some rice vinegar, and give it a nice mix. I honestly think my pan should have been bigger, so my rice was a little bit thinner. Making sure I'm mixing my eel sauce. I didn't have the big seaweed, so I had to use from the one I was going to use to eat, so I was a little stingy here on my seaweed. And then I added my little salmon crab mix, and I made sure to get that all flat before I put it in the oven. While that's cooking in the oven, I cut up some green onion, and this is when my brother was like, you cannot show that to the people. So he showed me how to cut nice little pieces. I forgot to record the eel sauce, but basically you just let it boil for 10 minutes, and when it's thicken up, it's ready. And I garnished my sushi bake with a little bit of mayo, sriracha sauce, green onions, and sesame seeds, and we were ready to eat.